Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia, and for the month of December, I am posting every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Special guest day. It's my boyfriend Brendan back at the dining room table for a gingerbread house making competition.
Yes.
I think that's the proper term. So we each have some gingerbread houses. Obviously there are two different versions. My mom bought me this one and I was like, okay, let's use this. But then I was also like, yeah, just watching us make a gingerbread house is boring. So quickly ran to Target and found this row house gingerbread kit, which is very apropos because we live in Philadelphia. So I feel like we didn't set parameters, like how much time.
I just want to go for best build.
Okay. So I have icing, some little candies, the gingerbread, and then like give you this like housing structure to work off of.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Easy, you have an easy build tray.
Easy build tray.
I have 2 bags of icing.
You have 3 homes to build.
I've got these colored icing containers. I have some gumdrops, some bulb type candies.
I think that's a bowl.
You can share. I've got some holly leaves as well. Mine are a little darker. And then I've got some little gingerbread men.
Do you want to get into it?
There's no better time to start than now. Squeeze it from the bottom.
It's like toothpaste. I never deal with toothpaste.
Yep. Yep. You just admitted that on camera, by the way.
I don't care, you know? It just is what it is. Because not all these pieces fit in this little canal.
You have these that are on direction, I think, maybe?
No, because the front of the house should be at the brickway.
It's okay. I think, yep, like this. Hold them like, yeah, it's like that.
Guys, would you believe it if I told you I've actually built gingerbread houses before?
There you go, dear. It's okay.
Do you think, like, architects and, like, home builders are, like, really good at this?
I wonder if they, like, watch these videos and, like, review us.
And they're like, this is structurally unsound. This is the Ace family home. You know, I told my grandma that story.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did she feel about it?
She was just like confused, like we all are. Like, why are you living in a multi-million-dollar house and you don't have hot water, allegedly? Which I just, like, I don't believe. I don't believe you would bathe for 3 years and not have hot water.
I don't think that's possible.
So I think mine is dry. You're finishing up your stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say everyone should vote in the comments who they think won, but obviously building 3 structures is a lot more impressive than building 1.
I don't know, yours is looking pretty good though.
Is it? Because my person's like just collapsing on their front lawn.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes
You just get too drunk during Christmas.
Dude, holiday party. Have a good time.
So, have you finished your Christmas shopping?
I have not started my Christmas shopping.
You haven't started? Are you serious?
I am as a heart attack.
It is December 4th.
Yep.
You have literally 20 days. Are you nervous? What are you feeling now?
No, I feel fine.
Okay. Do you always wait until the last minute?
Not normally, but normally I have a good idea, and I don't have the best of ideas this year.
Well, I'm like 90% finished. And most of my gifts are also wrapped. I've been lucky you've been going into the office early.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how am I supposed to hide gifts from you?
Well, you didn't have to.
What do you mean you didn't have to?
Well, because I wasn't here.
Yeah, but I mean...
How would you have done it without that being the case? I don't know.
Like, how do parents hide the gifts from their kids? Like, that was like... It was also the first Christmas we're, like, spending together.
Yeah. Cohabitating.
I know. Do you have any favorite Christmases?
I think one of my favorite Christmases is, I believe I want to say 10 years old, and I got a basketball net for my driveway, and I just about lost my mind. Thought it was so cool.
Like a full hoop?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
No. No, got rid of it. Gave it to a younger kid.
There are like a few things that come to mind, but I feel like they're like favorites for like different reasons. I got this like Barbie doll head as like a kid, and you could like, you know, like do her hair and like stuff. Yeah, and I was like obsessed with it.
That does sound like you.
And then just like a funny story that I think of when there are gifts, like, I don't know, 5 years ago or something, Starbucks partnered with Swarovski for like cups and stuff. And so there was this like hot like tumbler, and it had like a little like loop of Swarovski crystals, and it was like super expensive, and I sent it to my mom as a joke, just being like, oh my god, like I want this, LOL, thinking like it's so expensive, why would you spend this much money on a cup? And so Christmas comes, and she made me a replica, and it was really nice. Like, she's a very crafty woman, so you know, it was like nicely done, and I was genuinely like, thank you, like this is so nice. And then she's just like staring at me, and I'm like, yeah, can I help you? And she's like, aren't you mad at me? And I'm like, what? She's like, aren't you mad that I didn't get you the actual cup? And I'm like, no, because it was like super expensive. Like, why would I be?
And kind of, yeah, it's a cup.
Yeah. And she was like, oh, well, here. And she had actually purchased me the actual cup, and she was just doing that as like a gag, hoping I would get mad, which also is just like, I don't feel like I'm the type of person to like get mad at a gift. Besides you. You're an exception.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So that was just like a funny one. And then that story. So it was our first Christmas? No, second. Second Christmas. For backstory, my friend had thrown like a backyard party over the summer, and she had rented those like slushy machines, and you like pour alcohol in them and you get like an alcoholic slushy. So in passing, like I don't really even remember making this comment. I said like, oh, goals is to like have one or whatever. You know, throwaway comment, just like how cool would it be, whatever. Then for Christmas, the sweet man gets me the Margaritaville margarita maker. And this thing's like huge. Like it is like a contraption that's like this big. And I know they're super expensive. At the time, I was living in an apartment with like very limited space. I also like never hosted anyone. And I just started to cry because why not?
Yeah.
And we were with my mom and grandma, and they literally left the room because it was so awkward. And I'm just like, it's too expensive. Like, I can't accept this. Like, it's too much. Like, there's no place to put it. Like, please return it. And, you know, there was like some back and forth. I thought he returned it. So we're moving in together. Somehow it comes up, and he's like, oh yeah, the margarita machine. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He had not returned it. This whole time, for like 5 years, I thought he had returned the margarita machine.
Nah, she's gonna want it at some point.
And he kept it. So now it is sitting in our basement, and it has come in handy because we've had a few parties, but it's just a more appropriate place because there's actually like a designated area, and I would actually like have people over.
So I was right. In the end, moral of the story. Do you have a favorite tradition?
I mean, I think it is just like baking cookies with my family. I mean, that's really our only tradition besides like going to church.
I really enjoyed when I was little, and we would all go to my grandparents' house here in Philadelphia. It was always fun. They would make the youngest children hand out all the presents for all the other kids. Can you tell what I'm going for yet?
Color coded.
Well, do you know the color schemes that I'm going for?
The Eagles. The Phillies. The Union.
Yeah.
I am so smart.
I was gonna go Sixers with the red, but I let that Phillies was fair.
Oh, well, the Sixers are like 12 different colors.
Oh yeah, I know, it's tough.
Pick a side, guys. Pick a color. Oh, when And how did you find out that Santa wasn't real?
He's not real?
Sorry.
No, I found out like when I was like 7.
Is it like a big like, oh no.
And honestly, I blame Catholic school because they're like, he was a saint, and I'm like, oh, but like saints are dead, so he's kind of dead.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I think my favorite Christmas movie is the Charlie Brown Christmas movie.
A classic.
It's an absolute classic.
I actually have seen that movie.
What?
I know.
Okay.
It's a Christmas miracle. This really isn't like competitive vibes.
No, we're not the most competitive people, I guess.
Well, nothing's really at stake.
No, we'll probably still like each other at the end of this.
I just like don't feel like we have that relationship. Like, you know those like couples who just like have that vibe?
Yeah. I'm not gonna name any, but yeah.
Hold on, I'll cut it out. Who?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I think maybe like a lot of like the prank channels on YouTube, like those couples have that energy where it's like, oh, I gotta one up, blah 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 now because they did this prank on me.
Oh yeah.
I mean, first of all, if you were a prank type of guy, you wouldn't be dating.
I mean, I've run small pranks, but they've always been
Yeah, but it's not like,
prank channel pranks.
yeah.
Of course not. I'm not a psychopath. Oh my god.
What?
It's blood.
It really does look like it.
Okay, there's a murder house on the vlog. Whatever, it's fine.
It's the Halloween and Christmas crossover.
It's the Ben Simmons house.
You want to murder Ben Simmons?
No. It's just decreasing in quality very rapidly.
All right, ready to present?
I am.
Okay, go.
So this is Philly Sports Row. We got Eagles, says Go Birds on the roof over here. In the middle we got the Union. Got a big game tomorrow. It's going to be exciting. And then on the end we have the sadder Philly teams like the Phillies and the 76ers because it's quickly falling apart.
Okay, this is mine. Bit more traditional with my decoration. But of course, I couldn't, be normal. So here we have a scene of the woes of the holidays. Be careful when you're up on a ladder, hanging your lights. Don't drink too much. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber. Make sure you don't knock down your Christmas tree. I don't know if we can really see this. So we have the Go Birds. Oh no, what happened in this house? What does this say?
Dupe.
Dupe?
It's a goal song for the Union.
Okay.
You were there. They said it in the song.
Yeah. Physically, I was there. Battery's about to die. There it is. Did you enjoy this activity?
I did. Had a good time.
Okay. So, now that you see both have backstories.
Yeah.
Some are more tragic than others. That is going to wrap it up for this gingerbread making. It is a contest, so leave in the comments below who you think won, and the loser still did a wonderful job.
Yeah, still made something, and that is good. Inherently.
Alright, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And I will see you all in my next video. Like and subscribe.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.